I know what it's like to be a team player. I know what it means to have friends, supporters, family, all pitching for me. I know what it feels like to be on top of the world. But I'm lucky. I was blessed with good health, physically and mentally. And those things, along with hard work, enabled me to reach the top of my field. Not everyone's as fortunate as I was. Some need a little help. Welcome to the Powerhouse Basketball Club, a unique organisation which is home to some of the most inspiring basketballers you'll ever meet. All of them intellectually disabled. In less than 15 years, Powerhouse has grown from 11 to 41 teams, catering for literally hundreds of players, their families and supporters around the Melbourne metropolitan area, and providing state teams for national competitions.
Back in 1987, I was organised to take a training session for intellectually disabled basketballers at the Nunawading Recreation Centre. I was told that there would be maybe 10, 15 people there. When I arrived with my 2 basketballs and my whistle, there wasn't a single car in the car park. I thought, how easy is this? I went inside and there was 150 of them. The need was just unbelievable. I was soon to learn that there was no such thing as organised sport for disabled people.
Powerhouse has meant a huge amount to many children, many adults now, so my ex-pupils are now adults, and their families.
The program started up at Pauline Heights. Before that, they didn't have any sporting activities. Once the basketball started, the whole focus of the week was Friday night basketball.
And it was a long time ago that you started, but you really enjoyed the coming and meeting all these people and made lots of friends, and the social aspect of it is really important, because a lot of them can't get out, they can't get out and drive a car or get around on public transport, so these kinds of things where they can all meet together are really important.
With Darren, it meant that he'd come home, we installed a basketball ring, and even today he comes home from work and he goes out and practices at the basketball ring. It gives him sporting activities. Otherwise, a lot of the kids would be sitting in their room looking at the wall.
It's great, wonderful. It's fulfilling for Lauren because she's very competitive, and it's given her a lot of self-esteem and confidence.
I remember the night that I came down here. In fact, the first night I walked in, I saw all these people having an absolute ball. I think I burst into tears because I thought, this is what we've been looking for, this is what we need for these kids. And this is like, they can be part of life just like everybody else, with all the supports that they need. And so that began our association with Powerhouse.
But while the Powerhouse Club goes from strength to strength, there's a constant cloud hanging over them. Year after year they find themselves looking for a new home, new courts to play on, as rentals keep rising and the club's limited funds force them to constantly search for a new place to call home.
We currently play in a 2-court stadium. Last year we received a letter that said that if someone was willing to pay more in the way of rental than what we are, then we'd be out the door. There isn't another 2-court stadium available anywhere, which means that we'd have to go back to a 1-court venue. A 1-court venue would mean that out of our 300 players, 150 of them wouldn't get a game. They'd have to stand on the sidelines and watch. Do you want to be the one to tell them that?
If Powerhouse shut their doors, there would be a huge number of people who would be left without a meaningful leisure time activity. Loads of families, for example, one team, they socialise together, they go to each other's parties, but the core part of their social group is Friday nights here. The parents have got to know each other, and Powerhouse has got to mean a huge amount.
Well, what would happen if you didn't have the basketball down?
Oh no.
You wouldn't have anything to do with it.
If there wasn't a Powerhouse competition, if there wasn't somewhere to go every Friday night, well, it'd be a very sad situation, because you only have to look around to see all the people who come here every Friday night and have, it's such a huge part of their life. It's a huge part of my boy's life, and it'd just be a terrible thing to have that taken away. We do get concerned because we know there are funding issues and we know that we may not always be able to be at this school. So it would be wonderful to know that we're secure in having a place to be every Friday night for years to come. I can't imagine we would ever not be here on a Friday night.
What would you do if Powerhouse, this basketball, stopped on a Friday night? Would you be disappointed?
Yeah.
Because tonight you had an option, didn't you?
Yeah.
You could have gone to a football party or come to basketball. What did you decide to do?
Come to basketball.
I think everyone would be absolutely devastated. Absolutely, because where do the kids go and the people go if there's no... every Friday night is a huge, that's the biggest day for Lauren in the week because of basketball.
The Powerhouse is taken away. I probably wouldn't be able to find a basketball team that would take me in.
The Powerhouse Basketball Club has become a model for others of its kind throughout Australia. It has been honoured with government awards here in Victoria and even interstate for the amazing work it's doing. Vern too has been recognised as the 2001 Victorian Human Service Volunteer of the Year, 2000 Sport and Recreational Volunteer of the Year, and as a finalist in the Victorian of the Year Awards. But you can't buy land or build a court with awards. For that, you need money. Serious money.
We've set up a company called Power Assist Incorporated. It's a registered tax-deductible charity for both individuals and corporations to make donations. We even have the support of Basketball Victoria. We need a home. We need a home so that we can grow, so that we can expand, so that we can double the number of people that we've got playing for us. We need a home.
Individuals and companies can help make this dream a reality. If you can help, contact Power Assist now. Please don't let the lights go out on this amazing organisation.